Describe the transformations of f of x to g of x, then graph the functions. So f of x is log base 1/2 of x, g of x is log base 1/2 of x minus 1 and then plus 2. So the only transformations we have are translations. And the minus 1 with the x is right 1. And the plus 2 outside is up 2. So those are both translations. Okay, I'm going to plot f of x. So I'll make a table. And remember, for inputs, we're going to use 1 over b, and then 1, and then b. Now for log base 1/2, if we input, let's see, well, what's 1 over b? The base is 1/2, so we're going to have 2 here. So 2, and log base 1/2 of 2, well, that equals -1. And then for 1, log base 1/2 of 1 is 0, because 1/2 to the 0 power is 1. And then for the b, that's 1/2, and log base 1/2 of 1/2 equals 1. Okay, so let's plot those points. So we have 2, -1, 1, 0, and 1/2, 1. And we also have this asymptote here. Okay, so that's what f of x is going to look like. Now g of x is a translation, so I'm going to translate each point that I plotted. I'm going to go 1 to the right and then up 2. 1 to the right, up 2. 1 to the right, up 2. My asymptote is also going to translate 1 to the right. Okay, so that's g of x. Now let's plot the functions on the calculator and compare. Okay, so this one for f of x is going to be log base 1/2 of x. So what we're going to do is we're going to do log of x, then divided by the log of 1 divided by 2. And we're using that change of base formula. For g of x, it's going to be log of x minus 1 divided by log of 1 divided by 2, then plus 2. Okay, there's f of x, and there's g of x. You can't see the asymptote on here, but it would be going right up at x equals 1. Okay, so that looks good. And so here are my translations. I have translations right 1 and up 2.